Welcome to the Billy Ho Forecast Show. Please subscribe and like the video. Remember, the more you share, the bigger we grow. Now, let's go! Hello there, Billy Ho here. Today we're going to touch on tee times for Showdown, Mexico Open. Also going to do some stuff with Rom, maybe some different builds, touch on the weather a little bit, and go over some pivots. And I later on in the show here toward the end, I'm going to have some absolute bombs that, might hook you up with that solo guy in your small field events. I always love doing that, having the only person with so-and-so in the field. So we'll see if we can help you out there. Just want to take a quick minute to thank everybody for all the support, and the guys in the Discord and the guys on Twitter retweeting my stuff, giving me likes, and all the support and encouragement I've gotten over the last couple months. Man, keep it up. And just what I need most out of everybody is subscribers. So if you can just get out there and help me out in that department, you got a friend for life, bro. And I really appreciate everybody viewing. So let's get it started. Okay, tee times. For Showdown purposes, I definitely like the AM this week going off, and also going off number 10. I see very little wind in the morning on both days, on any days. And the back nine has those 3 par 5s to get you started on the scoring department. So I like that in the morning with 0 wind. And the wind, it looks like to me, does pick up in the afternoon, like I said in the first video, somewhere between 2 and 7 p.m. Central Time. And it's coming out of the southwest, and it's going to be around 10 to 12 miles per hour. Now, the first group on there is Rom, Champ, and CH3, Charles Howell III. They are grouped together. The rest of these guys are not necessarily. I just grouped them like that, and they're kind of in the order of their tee times, earliest to latest, going off 1 versus 10. So keep that in mind. And that Rom, Champ, CH3 for Showdown and for week long, I like both. And Munoz coming in following them is always a threat for first round leader, so I really like him first round. Showdown, Aaron Wise the same way if he gets the putter rolling. Thigala, and you can see the rest of the guys on the list. I'll run them down for you. Now, it's not going to be that big of a difference. I just like to see those par 5s earlier, because the front nine has the 1 par 5, but it also goes right back to back with the drivable par 4. So I kind of view that as an easy birdie hole too. So keep that in mind. And on Friday, there's not that many AM guys I list here. I got Kirk, Stallings, Finau, Carlos Ortiz, Woodland, Streb, Tringale, Gim, and Smotherman all going off 10. And then Peter Uline, Matt Jones, and I threw in Lahiri because he can make a lot of birdies get going. They're all going off of 1. So basically for the week long, we are going to not stack weather, in my opinion, because it's fair. The wind comes at the same time both days, so everybody's going to get the same conditions both days. They're either going to have the wind and the low wind in the morning and maybe a little bit of breeze in the afternoon, one way or the other. So no weather stacks for the week long for me. Now, ownership, pivots. I list here on this slide here just some possible Rom builds to maybe make you a little more unique. You got Rom and Finau together. That gives you can do 2 7Ks and 2 6Ks and make it work. I did it. I kind of like the lineup too. Ram Na is another one I like as a great pivot. You can do several different things in that department. And then Rom paired with Munoz, Rom paired with Wise, Rom paired with Champ, Rom paired with Jones. Any of those 9K guys is okay. And also to be really unique, you can skip the 9K range and just do Rom with an 8K and 4 7s, or, just like a balanced, and what do you call that? Stars and balanced lineup. I think that'll be unique this week. So, all right. Off of that, onto just some ownership and pivots in general. I like Na as a pivot off of Woodland. And Munoz, I still like him. I'm still going to play him. So don't get it twisted there. But we also have guys down here. The 9K range is people are loving. The 8K range is wide open. You can see this is Fantasy Nationals ownership, so it's a little bit biased on the people that run models on Fantasy National. So this is not actual ownership. It's going to be way different. The only thing that I didn't like too much is Smotherman being a little highly owned down here. And people probably see that he's won the Mexico Open before, and he's a good player. But 7,800 for Austin Smotherman. I'll take Scott Stallings all day right there. Scott's a veteran and plays, he's coming in good form. So those 8 to 10% guys, Lashley, Svensson, Duncan are okay. But I could pivot off of them down to Nick Taylor, Bramlett, and Streb for the cheaper price. All right. Now, if you're looking for some super low owned plays, I got a few for you. I got a couple guys down low at 6,200, Mr. Jared Wolf and Mr. Jonathan Bird. Both are going to be sub 2%. Both are showing up with some decent form. Bird always shows up in these weak field off-putting events that I called it. And because these guys don't have full status, they only get so many starts. So they got to take these lower events to try to get as much money as they can to crack into more eligibility for events in the future. Just know that. I heard him on Mayo, and I actually had him written down here way before that, but Scott Gutcheski, old school dude, 45 years old. He hits it pretty good off the tee, and he's made a few cuts here and there. He's another guy that doesn't get many starts. He's 6,500, sub 2%. I'm actually going to take a couple shots on the other Ortiz, Olivero, defending champion, FYI. FYI, made the cut as an amateur at the Masters in 2019. And Carlos talks him up like he's just this, he ain't scared of nobody. So, I'll take a couple shots on him. He's going to be sub 0.5%. He's probably going to be like 0.4. And just know this, with over 80 players in the field, under 7K, some of these guys are going to make the cut. So why not try a few sprinkles here and there? I'm not going to go break the bank on this stuff. But, anyway, good luck to everybody in the Flop House and everybody watching. I appreciate it. Remember, subscribe. And until next time, peace.